Hi everyone, welcome to the first video on Star Wars backgrounds. Today, considering the recent Knights of the Old Republic remake that was announced at the Sony PlayStation event earlier on in the week, I am going to go through the complete character history of Revan, who appeared in Knights of the Old Republic, the sequel, Knights of the Old Republic 2 The Sith Lords, the Darth Revan novel, and Star Wars The Old Republic RPG. So without further ado, let's move on to Revan's origins. Revan was born in the outskirts of the Outer Rim 3,994 years before the Battle of Yavin. At a young age, Revan was adopted into the Jedi Order, becoming the apprentice and learner to a Jedi named Kreia. Kreia would later be exiled by the Jedi and become a Sith Lord named Darth Traya. Kreia would then be exiled by the Sith, and she would begin to fight against both the Sith Empire and the Galactic Republic. As a Jedi, Kreia saw that Revan had a very strong connection with the Force, and he was quickly able to learn everything that his master had to teach him. Because Revan had already learned everything that Kreia knew, the Jedi Order felt that her teaching methods weren't sufficient, and Revan would have several different masters over the foreseeable future. But similarly to Kreia, Revan would learn everything that the other Jedi had to offer, becoming the Jedi Order's most prized Padawan. The Jedi Council did begin to grow concerned at how fast Revan was learning, but nonetheless promoted the Padawan to Jedi Knight. Following this, Revan went back to his first master Kreia and asked her how he could leave the Jedi Order. Following Revan wanting to leave the Jedi Order, the Mandalorian Empire, led by Mandalore the Ultimate, wanted to expand their army to numerous worlds across the galaxy. To do this, the Mandalorians began to battle and conquer the Outer Rim worlds occupied by the Republic, the most notable being the Battle of Cathar. Revan heard of the Mandalorians' attempt to expand the Empire, and felt that the Jedi needed to intervene and rallied his younger peers to combat the Mandalorians. This group would be titled the Jedi Crusaders. However, the Jedi Council grew great concern from Revan's actions, believing that the Jedi should have no place in such a large-scale war. Despite the Council's beliefs and warnings, Revan and his Jedi Crusaders would travel to Cathar to combat the Mandalorian warriors. When the Jedi Crusaders arrived, however, they all experienced a Force vision which showed them every single horrific act carried out by the Mandalorian Empire. Enraged by the acts carried out by the Mandalorians, Revan picked up a fallen warrior's helmet and vowed never to remove it until all Mandalorians, including Mandalore the Ultimate, had been defeated. Following the Jedi interference on Cathar, Revan was promoted to the Supreme Commander of the Galactic Republic's military, much to the Jedi Council's dislike. During the war which followed, Revan would bend his wishes and personality for his own personal gain, a series of events which would drive him closer to the dark side. However, due to Revan's strategies and superior knowledge, his Jedi Crusaders, along with the Republic's military, were successful in defeating the Mandalorian Empire, and Revan was even able to kill Mandalore the Ultimate in single combat. Following the Mandalorians' defeat, the Second Sith War would begin. Before being defeated by Revan, Mandalore the Ultimate told the Jedi that it was not Mandalore's decision to go to war, but that a Sith Lord came to him with a prophecy. After hearing this news, Revan and one of his Crusaders, Malak, journeyed across the galaxy to find this mysterious Sith Lord. Their search would lead them to the hidden capital of the planet Dromund Kaas. There they met face to face with the Sith Lord they had been searching for, Darth Vitiate. Revan and Malak confronted Vitiate in his throne room, thinking that they could kill the Sith Lord head on. However, Vitiate knew the Jedi were coming for them, so he set a trap for Revan and Malak, overwhelming them with his immense power in the dark side. Vitiate's power was so great it corrupted Revan and Malak, turning them to the dark side, where they would then be deemed Darth Malak and Darth Revan. Following their turn to the dark side, Darth Revan and Darth Malak came across an ancient factory called the Starforge, which they would utilise to create a powerful fleet of warships to help them invade the Galactic Republic. With their powers growing, Revan and Malak forced the galaxy into a large-scale war known as the Jedi Civil War. Because Revan was once a member of the Jedi Council and former commander of the Republic's military, he knew every move they would make before they even had time to think, resulting in the Republic losing countless battles across the galaxy. Revan came up with several plans, which involved assassinating key Republic personnel and replacing them with men of his own without the Jedi's knowledge. He would also create a team of Sith to capture young Jedi and corrupt them to the dark side. In the following months, Revan's friend and apprentice Malak would begin to plot against his master, hoping to take over the Sith Empire that Revan had established. Revan and Malak would engage each other in a one-on-one lightsaber duel, which ended when Revan sliced off Malak's jaw, resulting in him being forced to wear a metal prosthetic. During a battle which occurred shortly after this duel, Revan was busy fighting a Jedi named Bastila Shan. Seeing that his master was distracted, Malak fired on Revan's ship, nearly killing him. However, Revan was saved by the Jedi he was fighting, and Bastila took him to the Jedi Council to face judgment for his crimes. The members of the Jedi Council used the combined will of all their powers to erase Revan's memories of when he was a Sith. The Jedi Council knew Revan was the only one strong enough to defeat Darth Malak in a duel, and so they retrained him as a Jedi Knight. The Jedi's plan eventually became a reality when Revan killed Malak and destroyed the Star Forge with the help of the Republic's military and Bastila Shan. Many years after Darth Malak's defeat, Revan lived on Coruscant with Bastila Shan, who he had married, and Revan was now a hero of the Republic and was titled the Prodigal Knight. However, not all of Revan's memories had returned, and he frequently experienced visions of when he was a Sith Lord. Unaware of what the visions were, Revan went to go search for answers, resulting in him being captured by the Sith and imprisoned by Darth Vitiate for years, where he would be tortured by the Sith Emperor. Revan would later be freed by the Republic. Enraged by what Vitiate had done to him, Revan swore to do anything he could to ensure the Emperor's death. Unfortunately, during an attempt to defeat the Vitiate, Revan was killed by the Sith, but due to Revan's powerful will to destroy Vitiate, his mind is divided in death and split in two, one half focusing on the dark side and one half on the light. His will to kill Vitiate was so strong he was able to resurrect his own deceased body from the dead. Now titled Dark Revan, he vowed never to die until Vitiate, the Sith Emperor, had been completely destroyed. However, Vitiate had been killed 3 years ago by the Jedi Order. After hearing this, Revan made it his mission to resurrect Vitiate's spirit so he could kill the Emperor himself. Both the Jedi and Sith feared that the return of the Emperor could result in catastrophe, and so the two orders joined forces to combat Revan. Revan was eventually defeated by the Sith Lord Darth Maul and the Jedi Grand Master Satele Shan. Despite Revan's defeat, the spirit of Vitiate still returned. Devastated at his failure to kill the Sith, Dark Revan's anger subsided and his body merged with the light side spirit of himself, becoming one with the Force. His body then vanished, leaving only his mask and lightsaber behind, and thus the legend of Revan ended. And now we have the complete character history and background of Revan, or Darth Revan, or Dark Revan, or the Prodigal Knight, or whatever he's called these days. He's had way too many identities. If there's any other Star Wars characters that you want me to do the complete history and background of, then just let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get the latest notifications of when new videos goes up of other Star Wars characters. And until then, may the Force be with you.